Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Wartales. We're looking at our camp and seeing the clothing we got Abbott here, which also means. No, I'm unable to give him a profession even. Also means that we probably, we have to lead him back to the Abbey for the last part of his mission. After that, we will actually see what happens. I also noticed that I forgot to explore two paths here, so we will in Artes have to deal with a couple of missions still. Once those are done, or at least many of them, not all of them, there's a reason for that, because this one is pretty hard. But once those are done, I will actually take the road to Marheim to finally deliver that message. So what else have we have? Companion hide undiscovered. One mission I can actually get extra dodges is useful if I want to avoid the guards. Career plans is spending influence, and with the 2.8k we currently have, that certainly is a good one. Drinking buddies, misanthropic troop is something I can do later. Then human resources is later. Intimidation is useful. Skillful extraction is very useful because we do need to get items from the rat's nest, and from what I read on Steam forums is that the potion sometimes doesn't work. There's a potion to bring the rat's nest, so I need to get as much plague-infested outgrowth samples as possible, and having one extra is nice. Path challenges, communication. Well, good communication is very useful. Gatherers is also useful because we need lots of hemp, not just for ropes. But first of all, we need hemp for rope. Second of all, I haven't even unlocked that yet. Yes, we need hemp for the toothpaste. And rope is used in a lot of items here, as you can see. Upgrades for the while. We needed to capture beasts, so there's a lot of stuff we do. I even think I need it for the whip. Yep, but I'm not going to use the whip. It's not really a tool I prefer to have. Then, as you can see, the experienced items are slowly being put into use. I need the big weapons, still the apprentice blacksmith set weapons too, so the two-hander, hammer, axe and falchion. And with those I can actually start using the better versions from ghost items. Then we have a lot of ghost items I need anyway. So I need to craft the bow, pike and crossbow still. We have some layers we need to learn. Food wise, there's only the smoked sardine to learn, and I think after that it stops for a while. And hemp tea, which is, as you guessed, needing hemp. Hence why getting hemp when you get the resource is that easy. And over time we will also have to produce some other stuff. Honey, I messed up with the way I dealt things in strong cap, so that also make porridge more complicated. So we have to look for how that's being solved. It wouldn't surprise me if at some point we also need honey for meat. We have some recipes and once again hemp needed for beer. I don't think the only one I don't need. And look at this, rhyme steel, Arcadian steel, and vermeil or mail, or it's the material needed for the high tier items. It's what's been adding in the last community update. So as you can see, cloth, it looks like cloth, plague, outgrowth, and something red, which we probably will discover later. Then we have the oils, so still a lot, and that one not yet known is yeah, sail away. We have to help that carpenter still. Okay, so plenty of knowledge points needed. What I've read over time is that eventually you get more knowledge points from everything as you actually need. So that's all well. Now let's see. Tavern. 22 reputation, but that stays at 600 because we need to get another tavern before we can actually grow our next one. So for a while, nothing to do. Now I want to get that abbot home. That's the body required for the, what's his name? The hunt. So that too is something I need to look at. The funny thing is, I have been using in a private game the craft use
How
only.
exciting that was! I almost felt like I was leading an army. Please accept enlisting the help of companions such as you has been the miracle this abbey needed. I will immediately.
So done. Path influencer. 100 region scenario points. Second time we got this. We still have a few to go. And that's the lady I don't want to encounter yet. Now, one of the things I've been doing in one of my private games is using the rule that Count La Heart, okay, that I can only use items I craft myself. And I'm currently considering to apply that rule to this game as well. It's going to make things a little bit harder. I will use one exception. And that exception are where is she? Because that wench keeps following me. No, currently don't. Or it was in another private game. I used to have a lady with a unique purple two-handed weapon, so only purples are going to be allowed. Anything else need to be replaced by items I craft myself. I will imply that rule because of making things a little bit more fun. Although looking at the color of what we encounter currently probably will be more fun anyway. How is my... I need more money. I really need more money. So we really need to do some missions. That one is possible. I also need 1000 gold to make sure.
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
Recipes. What am I able to craft? In the special ones, if I got mutton, I can do mutton stew. Cabbage and perch is needed. Okay. Mutton is
My meat
only
is quite pungent, I admit, but I can assure you it is still perfectly edible.
salt, carb, no cabbage, no perch. I do have milk.
The war drags on, and Lahat and Varnalis requisition anything they come across.
Nope.
Might she be looking for work? I'll roll.
I got 4 open. 480. Wages 279, so I need 560. Well, 58 coins. Let's see, what do I have in my team? 2 berserkers. Single, single. She needs to upgrade at some point, but she's 5. Okay, where is blacksmith? Forge. Ghost pike. No, let's start with armor. Light armor, ghost cloak. Maybe just start at the start. She's having medium armor. Okay. Can't do the ghost spoiler lacking iron, but I can do the ghost ball helm. 3 guard, 8 armor. Should I switch to weapons? Where is my harpoon? Officer's pilum, 8 strength. 9 strength. Lacking iron. She has rusty crossbow. Lacking rope. Iron dagger. Crook's mace. I can't craft a mace. He has the ghost mace. Okay. Ghost gladius. Legion pilum. Normal longbow. Lacking rope. And for her, I'm also lacking. She's got a radius one. Don't have that one unlocked. Can't do that. And he's got the iron. Okay, so the only thing I actually can craft is armor. $22. But that means I'm losing out on carrying capacity. Or the pike. I'm not going to do that yet, but we will switch over time to crafted items using only crafted weapons and armor. And we have, she has the herbarium. She doesn't, but she's a thief. She was. She doesn't have one yet. No first craft on them either. Let's see, Count Lahart, that's going down. And we have those merchants. Those merchants are going to need stone. They only have 3 stone. This is going to be sold. That one too.
There were two of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
At least that's a nice income. Markets, do you still have
Oh, don't believe a word she says.
stone?
She
No.
probably came across.
So I have to find a mine eventually. Where's my mine? Hang on, I don't have anybody to mine anymore. Angler, thief, and the hunter, tinkerer, scholar, cook, woodcutter, blacksmith, thief, alchemist. Ah, yeah, I do. Clariana. Experience. Precious stones. Okay, so you need to mine more. Let's see. Let's go to Count Lahart. And let's see if we can help those merchants. That's the complete wrong direction. Well, at least it's peace and quiet here. Red, grilled pork. That's it. Box 2. Why haven't I made pork? Don't have pork stew. Or whatever it was called. Really? I need to check on taverns. I'm going to make this. Uh, yeah, brandy and wine cold as 52, 57, and the toothpaste 58. Trade. Who feels betrayed? Must have sent one to prison at some point. $2 points. Going for the communication. Anything in the tavern? No prestige, so probably not. No. That way to the counter. What is it?
Ah, my officers speak
Oh, sorry.
very highly of you. They have been tremendously impressed with the missions you have accomplished on our... Would you lay siege to Wartales with me?
Sure. Unfortunately, that still means I can't loot. Oh, wait. Forged. What do you have?
After Klaas fled, the Count's henchman needed a new blacksmith to replace him. I haven't seen my family in weeks.
I'm going to do the ghost pike. Eight. 10 to 12, and this is 5 4. So that one's still better.
After Klaas fled, the Count's henchman needed a new blacksmith to replace him. I haven't seen my family in weeks.
fire? No. That way? Yeah, because we have something over there we didn't discover yet. Oh, that's the bandit camp. But it has iron nearby, so... Apparently there's lots I haven't discovered yet.
Wouldn't surprise me if Count Lahart or Lord Venalis ended up hiring us. Not that I would like it, but it's part of the job.
Those guys over there are rubbish. Completely hopeless. Don't make the same mistake. Learn new skills if you don't want to end up like them.
500 to respec, okay. Can't upgrade any
Those
weapon.
guys over there are rubbish. Completely hopeless.
And
Don't make the
those
same mistake.
are useful, but
Learn new
not
skills if you don't want to end up.
not yet. At least we're going to find more iron now. So the only thing I actually need after this is hemp. Let's go down because there's more iron over there. And a cavern. Which we haven't gone through yet. So, something to explore. Yippee! More iron. Eight iron and sapphire. Sapphire is nice because that will give me income. Hang on, most in here. One down. Two. Every. Journeyman thief. Okay, statuette we can sell. The grounds are nice income, and that is for the tavern. Alcohol, okay. Two, four, six, 7, 9. 2 pouches. Two team members in the wrong spot. And 62 and 98. This is number 1. Okay. And 44, 360. Level 5. Yeah, I can leave him there. But you need to move 1 step to the back. Level 5. Up 1 level. Can remain there. Can remain here for a bit. You are going that way. And I need to check the poachers. They are over there. So I need 2 knife wielders up here. That's the wrong door. That's going to be very hard. This, however, works. Christoph, Asterios, Patricia, Xander, Venegonde, and Drakram. Okay. Number 1, wrong door. Let him go. Number 2, she. No knife throw this time? No. At least. Not that kind of knife throw. Neither does she. Okay. Whoa! Good one. Likely. Yep. That's the nice part of his skill, that with solid grip I get a free reload, but he also has the option, I can't see it here, that every time I land a hit, oh that's this one, commanding shot. If the target is engaged with an ally, the ally gets an attack opportunity. So I did 16 damage and then she was able to do a little bit more. Which makes it a very useful attack. Scoundrel roll. Shield. Sword. Oh. Shoot. I need to replace her, by the way, at some point. Completely forgot about her. How could that be? And another one down. I need to get him closer to that area. So I can actually send in somebody else to deal with him. Like, oh, not like that. Doesn't matter. He's down anyway. Do I have room left to move up a little bit? She's been... Now let's see how my little monster is doing. Some rumble. Okay, first, wrongdoer. But this time, the turns are a lot better for me. Me, 2 damage. And done. No need to. Smack. Done. Done. Hey, that's new. A level 6 with poisonous oil. And a rated bow with poisonous oil. That's new. There goes my plan to use crafted items only. Level 3, 8 dex. Level 10. Level 3, 5 dex. Nine. Island cave. Iron ore. Let's pick it up. So my entire plan is gone now. Because I was actually hoping to do some of the area's missions. We didn't. And we won't. We're going to explore and find ourselves knowledge points. We get ourselves a big load of iron. Well, the iron is nice actually. One more point needed. Big 5 logs, 1 point. Almost just past a half. Okay. That one is level 6 going nicely. Hey. So we are over here at the small islands. With the ruin, pine forest. This probably, as you can see, was Arthur's harbor. So that was a harbor building, but the entire dock buildings and everything are gone. So in a way it doesn't make sense to me why this is called harbor. Because there's nothing that resembles a harbor. Not to mention, some things even makes it very hard to have this being in the harbor. Anyway, let's stop there and camp. I really need better food, by the way. And then my woodcutter. Stephen, where is he? There. This is useful. And at night is also very useful. At daytime, not. Just that needs to be dropped in the chests. Anything we can cook. Venison skewers. Only one. Not much happening. Except for one knowledge point. Still have that one betrayed somebody. No venison this time. 3 skill points. Because if I did the negative one, all of them had become neutral, he would have become like, and everything else would be dislike. Another thing I want to do. Okay, what's the reason that you don't want to craft aged? Weird. Why can't you age wine?
We've had a tough hunt this time, mercenaries. We're tired, and some of us are injured. I know our presence can be frightening to the people of other kingdoms, but we need some time to recover in your tavern. We're willing to pay extra.
Ah, crap. Bears? Only one bear? Hang on. Escape. Save. That one. Let's see if I'm able to get that bear. It's only one bear. Well, no. Only is not the right expression. As I doing not that much of damage. think I made a miscalculation on something. But we're going to see that in a bit. Not need them. Probably can't reach it. No. Can't reach it. No. I can use her. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. But we do have bear. Which also means, with some luck, I'm able to make a bear stew. So that's a meal for extra experience points. Don't enter that harbor. Fish. Bait and pike. Okay, exit, because we need to enter the camp for a while. There are a few things I need to do right now. Pocket knife. Extra critical damage. He can't have any equipment. He can. He had some food items, so I need to check that. Like soup. Not going to focus on the bread. That's it. We also had bream. If I check the companion here, thin fried bream. So that's something I need to get from the sea. And we had that. One knowledge point. And I think I'm going to the free point again, except this time the gatherers and later the extraction. Or experienced. First, that one. That's giving us a knowledge point one because we had no half point because we used a knowledge point. So inspect. Cook. People. Yep, people.
You know, this arena is usually only open to smugglers.
Just killed a bunch.
But since you came all this way, it wouldn't be fair to turn you away. Sign up if you want to fight. The rules are the same as in legal arenas.
So 3 rounds, then the champion. Last one will be tricky. I will do 1 round. So we got in this arena requirements which will give us the reward if we actually do things right. So all companions must move. Don't think it'll be that hard. At least not this round. And if we did, we see that we met the requirements. Now, he got extra strength, dex, and constitution. Not to mention shield slam as second skill. Which is why I picked several fighters with the protection deflection thing, because that's why. What? 3 hits? Hang on. Bastard got 3 hits. I got 3 points, so this makes it very easy to do this. Because this one is already going down. 5% of their maximum health. Currently 20%. Damage 7. He's got 7 health. So 1 round. And gone. First round. Check. Rihanna may not get damage. That's going to be... she is probably... very likely being gone after this round. Because the bleeding, the fever, so it gets more damage. Fragility, they increase by 30%. Plus this one is 35%. And at the end, I also lose 8 damage at the end of my turn. There is, however, a trick I can use. As I have that opportunity. See, there we go again. Fragility and out. And done. Every time ends their turn without dealing damage. Inspiration. But I'm not going to do either. This still feels like the better. Now here comes the big problem. Choose. Unit armor, unit health, or get the valor points. Currently, one hit, no matter what happens, gone. Armor, armor, armor. Fight. If I give up, that battle needs to be redone, so. We will continue this next week though. For now, thanks for watching and I do hope you've been enjoying this. Next week we really have something nice coming up. So we'll see how that ends up. For now, like I said, thanks for watching and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week everybody. Goodbye.